All right, second half of chapter 21 workbook. And so here we go. We're going to keep working through this. We have another imperfect here. Surprise, surprise, it is a chapter on the imperfect. This looks like gnosko, right? Gnosko, the present tense stem of gnosko. Here we have an augment. Here we have our third singular endings. Here's our subject. So gar goes to the front for he. And then if we have gnosko, egonosken, we're going to see that this is an imperfect. And we would say he was knowing. And he was knowing what? He was knowing what was in to anthropo. What was in, probably in this case, this is more of a substantival in the sense of he was knowing what was in humanity and something like that. Or what was in, you could say what was in the man. That would be, or what was in the person, or what was in this kind of abstract noun, what was in humanity. He was knowing what was in humans. So one way or another, trying to get that out, that's a little bit of a stylistic interpretation of that, but that gets us to where we're at. But this is more like an abstract noun referring more than just the one man. All right, here we go. So we go down here to number 8. Here's our subject, hoi mathatai autu, his disciples. His disciples, and what are they doing? Ep erotone. This looks like ep erotao, ask, I ask, but it's an imperfect. It's a third plural rather than a first singular. And so his disciples. And what are they doing? They were asking. They were asking. Continuous aspect. Past time. Sorry. Oh, I got to erase. They were asking. Past time, continuous aspect. They were asking. And it's interesting because you have two, this is what his note is here, number 6, is there's two accusatives here. They were asking him, and they were asking him the parable. So probably they're asking him about, we might have to add that in there. They were asking him about the parable. Okay. Number 9. Let's see. This is a little bit longer. After these things, Jesus, he was walking. He was walking. Peripatei. So peripateo, here's our augment between the preposition and the verbal stem. He was walking in Galilee. So I'm not going to write all this out. I'm just going to say it because this is a little long. So after these things, Jesus was walking, and he was walking in Galilee. And then we come to another phrase here, for, and then this is thelo. This is an imperfect of thelo. We have an augment on thelo, and a third singular ending. So for, he did not want in Judea, he didn't want to walk in Judea. He was walking in Galilee, but he didn't want to walk in Judea because, and here's another imperfect, edzutun, here's our subject, hoi judaioi, the Jews, they were seeking. This is zeteo. Here's our augment. Here's our third plural ending, secondary endings. They were seeking him to kill. They were seeking to kill him. So after these things, Jesus walked. After these things, Jesus was walking in Galilee, for he did not want to walk in Judea, because the Jews were seeking to kill him. There we go. Okay. Sorry I didn't write all that out, but it gets a little bit, I thought we could just at least walk through that. Okay, and then finally, number 10. So here we have indeed, indeed, therefore, and this is the subject. This is the they. When they had come together, they were asking him, again, this is erotao, augment, secondary endings. They were asking him, saying, they were saying, Kyrie, Lord, which is an optative. They're speaking directly to him. They were asking him if in this time, to chrono tutu, so notice how these are all datives, they're together. If in this time, are you restoring, he gives that, are you restoring tain basilein to Israel, the kingdom to Israel? So, and here again, back to our, this is really, this is in this chapter because of this verb right here and getting the imperfect there. Okay, hopefully that's helpful to you, and you can go back and re-look at this, and if you have questions, we can comment on that, but that's the end of this particular screen recording. All right.